Good morning, everyone. Welcome. How are you doing? Good morning, Kai, Chris, Katris, Chris, Jackie, Stepher, Ed. Good morning, as usual. Eric, Len, welcome. James, Robert. Ooh, you guys are active today. Just Beyond, Nate, Bezam, reduce brightness. What do you mean on the screen? Jesse, James, good morning. How are you doing? How was it yesterday? And how's the week going? I was I was at the doctor. I had to go to the hospital and do some tests that good morning, man, it's later. That everything was right. But I had to do it and I had to like go to a different city, like go 1 hour away, stay for like the whole morning. So yeah, I couldn't make it. But I'm sure Leo was around doing good stuff. All good, all good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, everything's good to be honest. Like everything's really good. So I'm really happy about it also. Thank you for asking, guys. Okay, let's start with the usual. Um, morning, brother. Yeah, we're gonna start with the usual thing. Top-down analysis. Yeah, Eric, health is like the most important thing. Um, yeah, when you have a health problem, the rest of the problems become like stupid, you know. Good morning, DDV. Okay, we're gonna do the top-down analysis before 2 a.m. The usual thing that we do, going from the daily to down to the lower time frame. Daily chart here. Um, wow, we keep going higher. So far we are really close, or like we are closer to previous day high than we are from previous day low. So maybe we could expect, then we're gonna check the lower time frame, but maybe we could expect a move towards previous day high if there's something on the lower time frames that's supporting something like supporting the thesis, like the thesis to that we go higher to previous day high. But besides that, like nothing else on the daily, like the previous daily chart closed, the previous daily candle closed above the previous the Monday daily high. So that's a good sign. But besides this, like nothing else that pops in, like that pops up here. 4 hour. Wow, again, we don't have any fair value cap. We don't have anything on the 4 hour. But yeah, we still have like this size here. Uh, yeah, this 4 hours like trading inside the previous 4 hours. So so far, like I think we can still move higher if we actually want this to happen. Hourly, there's an hourly gap here that we are still holding. We had a fair value gap here that we completely inverse, but I guess if we could start closing above it, your accent, I know, right? It's gonna, probably my accent is like one of the bad things of the stream. How many languages do you speak? I speak three languages, Spanish, English, and Catalan. It's like a dialect from here from Spain. Good morning, Andres. Okay, yeah, so we start closing maybe above the hourly gap again. Maybe we can see higher. Like I think the 15 minutes is gonna be the cleaner one. Uh, but we still don't have any fair value gap. We merged this 15. Yeah, I missed you guys also. And this, like, the chart looks a little bit weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that we have is this hourly fair value gap here, but nothing else. 4 hour daily, nothing. 4 hour, uh, 15 minute. You have a fair value gap either on the 15 minute. I'm from close to Barcelona. I'm from Tarragona. Uh, Let me check the stat map just for an idea of where we are. Also, the stat map range. Wow, there's the sessions. So Asia High is gone. Let me check on his. We have some Tia at Asia High. Wow, I'm completely clueless to where we're going, to be honest, like with the bias. MKC, good morning. So I guess we're gonna just wait and see what the session fair value gap. Like I think like that all of the concepts, like the ICT concepts and everything, it doesn't have a translation. Like everything just yeah, the chart doesn't look good. Like it really looks that like maybe we could range, but again, like we're gonna keep track of the swings. We're gonna keep track of this thing. So maybe we can still find something. Good morning, Asky brother. Doing good. How about you? What is my A plus setup? Um, A plus setup would be uh something like I don't know, you know how I trade. I would say bullish because like the higher like what we are doing right now is just creating all-time highs over and over and over. So I guess I'm feeling bullish 24/7 on the daily. So I guess I'm gonna be inclined to the bullish uh, setups. Good morning, yeah, by the way. And KV, good morning. Um, my A plus setup is just basically a breaker block. I don't know if you know what's a breaker block, but it's gonna look something like this on chart. We have the breaker block, the fair value gap inside the breaker block. So basically, we have a unicorn. All of this has to happen tapping into a high time frame POI. For example, a fair value gap, high time frame fair value gap, and this needs to happen at the opening of New York session or London session. That would be my A plus setup. And then above for the drawn liquidity, we would have smooth edges. That would be my A fucking plus setup. High time frame POI, timing, breaker, fair value gap, smooth edges. ES still within Monday range, close to the Monday high. Uh, really? Still, oh yeah, it is. Damn, it didn't take Monday's high. How strong is NQ compared, right? Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning, Anthony. 2 minutes remaining for the 3 a.m. open. I mean, obviously, when I have equal highs, like when I have this, that's something I really like to target, you know? Like this type of highs, this type of liquidity is like my drawn liquidity, you know, for pretty much. Are there any similar open sources indicators one can use? Ask me because I cannot really afford the uni indicator. I mean, I'm sure there are like some unicorn indicators out there. Um, we did like a research before creating ours. They are pretty bad because like they don't have into consideration most of the things that we do. But I guess you can find someone like some like something out there that maybe can make the work for you. I mean, you don't need it to be honest. Like obviously it really helps out because you have the alerts, you have different things, but how many model subscriptions sold already? Um, I don't know, but I think we are close to the 100. Did you take yesterday's trade? I took a long yesterday. I took this long over here. This breaker here on the 5 minute. It took really long to play out, but it did play out to R. That's the thing that I took. I was not at home yet. I was with my phone. I got the notification from the indicator and yeah, and I just got in. Good morning, Halia. Good morning. Yeah, I'm using the default settings. Those are the settings that like we made them default because like they were pretty much the same. Like they were the best ones out of like for what people would need. That would those are the best ones, you know. Then if you wanna like trade, I don't know, any specific higher time frame sweep or something like this, you can obviously change them. But how do you get alerts? So basically, here that I'm on my chart on the 1 minute, if I activate, let me remove this one. If I activate the tool and I go to these three dots here, uh, add alert on the Unicorn Pro. So basically, this what it's gonna do is from the time frame that you are on the 1 minute with the settings that you have, it's gonna create an alert, and then you have the settings here of whether you want to get the alert on like potential breakers, activation, target rates, invalidation hit. The activation is like the confirmation of a breaker, you know? So if you have everything activated here and you create the alert, then you're gonna have the alert for any of these events that you had on the list on the settings on that specific time frame. If you want to track the 5 minute, you have to change into the 5 minute chart, go into the dots, add alert, and then it changes to the 5 minute. And you have to do this for each one of the time frames. What is the Stamma Pro? It's one of Joshua's indicator. It's I've been using it for a while now. It's just a statistical mapping for to like that tries to guess the open, high, low, close of a candle, like how a candle is gonna form. Like the theory behind it is that after reaching into plus manipulation, now that would have been an open, low, high, and close, you know. So we were into the manipulation phase of the daily candle. So the theory would be that now we should go higher, but I use it as ranges. Like I use it as support and resistance. Like see how price goes into the plus manipulation and bounces off of it. So I use it as point of interest to see where we are. I have like an extensive video talking about this in the unicorn on my YouTube channel, like the sum up unicorn. I was not here yesterday because I had to go to the doctor, so I couldn't make it in time. I have a different breaker block form for New York last night. Any reason why it's different? It might be configuration. Uh, Let me check what's the one showing to me. But yeah, I saw the issue that then here, like on my phone, it was showing the right one, but then on my PC it was showing this one. But even this one worked out. I have the settings for me. Like I have the for this, not that much of a noise. I have Unicore mode, neutral. The bias thing changes like a bit. The type of like setups it shows. Like I always set it to neutral. I pretty much never use it to automatic because we are still like refining the automatic settings. And then everything is multiple automatic with the 15, 1 hour and 4 hour. And then I don't use any other filters. Of them can enable the filters here. If the filter things is bugs out, you have to, for anyone that happen to experience this, you have to like remove the tool. I only get it back. Oh, there's an update. No, you're not late. Nothing happened so far. Let's see. Oh, we took this. We did this. We're gonna have something maybe here because we swept previous 15-minute low. Just enable, enable, enable. Cool. There you go. We have a long here. I don't know if we're gonna get an entry on this because like it run higher right away. Sadly, like we had the 15-minute sweep. I hate the noise on the chart. So fucking bad. 3, 4, 10, 12, 13. Let's see if I can get an entry here. Full risk. Now I'm going light risk, 250. I don't know why I feel like we're not getting an entry here. Anyway, I'm gonna set the limits in. If we sweep this high, I'm completely removing the limits and we're gonna wait. Maybe we have something on the 5 minute. I don't know. Doesn't look like. How many points top is this? This is 10 points top on a min cube. I guess so. It's same on a cube. Yeah, it's a 10 points top. Like, yeah. Ooh, this is gonna run to 2R, obviously. Trying to see maybe what was this? Like we swept previous hours, so we are creating a swing here. We are trading C3 at this point. That will be my ultimate target, or liquidity. How about if we use this breaker block to trade towards this? That would be too crazy. Okay, I'm gonna just remove the limits on this trade on the 1 minute. Sadly, it ran like pretty much to 2R um without us. Sad. Yes. What is crude oil doing? What about gold? Gold and Q both going higher, and crude oil. Oh no, I thought crude oil was going higher again. Also, every asset created a setup. Like gold created this long. Yes, yes doesn't have the long one. Q has the long. Okay, we have the one that we mentioned here on the 5 minute. Damn, but it's running away. I think I'm not gonna use the whole thing here. I'm just gonna use this one. I think it's just big enough. But then the 2R is just insanely higher. Good morning, Tom. How are you doing? Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm happy that like people are liking it for our SMT with ES. Oh yeah, that's huge, brother. That's really huge. Yeah, I know. Wow. They're sending this higher really high. We're going past this high already. What are your thoughts when a unicorn is forming but go directly to 2R or 3R without retest the breaker? Do you think it always valid? Uh, what do you mean? Like if it still remain valid, like for a future entry, or like it's what one of the things that I've seen is like even though a unicorn or a breaker doesn't give an entry, um, after it, if we drop into it again, we usually are gonna see a reaction from it anyway. Oh, the one in the 1 minute now. I mean, yeah, it could work. Like um, it could actually work. But since the target, like for me, since the target is met already, I don't want to get into it. Like, cause I don't know how it's gonna react. Like, like I don't have a proven thing about if you should avoid them or not. It's just a feeling based system, probably. The breaker and Q, yeah, the breaker and Q is just on the 5 minute. It's yeah, 3,716. And I'm in Q's pretty much. It's a little bit lower and I'm in Q. So my quick answer, Tom, would be I wouldn't take it probably. I've seen that the breakers and the unicorns still react after we've reached the take profit expectation, but it's not something I would like to take or do. Okay, we have now it confirmed on MNQ here by using the tool. It was not showing before, but because we on MNQ we didn't have the fair value gap yet, and on NQ we had this small fair value gap prior to this one. One more. We said previous 4 hour high, previous 1 hour high. That's a really fucking good entry, Grace. That's a really fucking good. I wish I could. I could have gotten here with a retest on the breaker block, but no. I mean, let's see if this 5 minute gives us an entry. We have right the perfect fair value gap aligning with the breaker here. So if it taps and runs from the fair value gap, I can get an entry anyway. So yeah, always inversion entries, brother. They're the best to get in early. What tickers on the screen? It's NQ. Let me show it here on the canvas. So, watermark, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I hate the like. I prefer to have consistency than having to trade like X amount of days because like all you do is think about how many days you have left. Okay, if this thing starts moving higher without us, like I know a little bit higher, the only thing left for me here would be to just wait for a 15-minute fair value gap, trade into it, and then go down into the 1 minute and try to find a 1 minute unicorn. Because this looks like it's gonna keep going higher without tapping me, like without giving me an entry. I was really slow in this trade because 305 was the one confirming the unicorn or the breaker here, and I could have like set a limit in at 310, and this candle giving me the entry. But I was really slow. I don't know why. Like I was that slow. Yes, it's forming the same setup now. Oh yeah, it is. This would be the breaker here. I mean, on ES, nice. I don't like ES just because of the fact that it's the weaker asset. So I don't want to be exposed to, for example, NQ reaching for this high here and then moving lower. And then ES, obviously, if it's the weaker one, you're gonna have a stronger, like a bigger move on ES than on NQ. The hourly. Okay, we have 40 minutes. Like the ideal scenario here would be 5 minute, get into an entry, like tap into the unicorn here. So getting in into the position and then managing the hourly candle to close above this high here for a continuation higher. That would be the best thing to happen. Did you saw some of your videos on Edgeful platform? Thank you, man. Like, yeah, I really think Edgeful is really great. Like, it's great for some of the reports that they have. They're really good. Um, I think it's something that probably you don't need. Uh, it's just like if you're curious about maybe just getting a month of it and trying it out and like gathering all the information that you might want to apply in the future, it might be a good choice. Um, it doesn't like add a like life-changing um stuff, probably. Uh, I think it's a really good product, especially with the API that they have right now, because they give you the data, like the raw data through the API, and then you can create like stuff. But if you have a model, like I think it's for someone that wants to like create a use case within their model, like, hey, I want to trade my model in a different session. How can I add more context to that my existing model? So then it would be an entry point to finding statistics around like how you can improve or how you can add more context to the model. Really, we didn't have an entry here. So quick answer is it has value. It might not be valuable for everyone. It really depends on the point. Like if you're starting with trading, it probably is not that valuable. Like maybe you don't need it. But I found really good reports and things about like London session, New York session that I use them. If we're into this, let's see if we can hold. The reaction is a bit ugly. Like let's be honest. This sweep of the 4 hour high, the previous 4 hour high, looks a bit ugly. But seeing that we don't have anything below, like we don't have any fair value gap, we don't have nothing, like I'm not too worried. Like obviously it can go wrong. It can go to the other side now, but I think we might be good. The truth is, we have 36 minutes to see this hourly candle close above this high. Like that's my only condition here for this trade um to see it like going to take profit. Yeah, to see it like going to profit. Like I really want to see the hourly close above this high. Or if it's not about above this high, like above these two highs here, maybe like these are my uh why do you use them in Q? Because NQ shows another uni. Oh no, NQ shows the same one, just a little bit different maybe because of like the contract, like the chart discrepancies, but it's the same one. It's just I use them in Q because I wanted to reach 250, 250, I think it was, and I'm risking 260, so I couldn't make it. Like I couldn't adapt my risk with NQ because the least that I could use on NQ was 1 minute, and that 1 minute is 575, so it was too much of a risk for me on this account. So yeah, that's why I went for MNQ for the execution. It's all about the risk. I know, but it is what it is. Like the break even is gonna be if we manage to close above these highs or even the hourly high. Like if I think if we close this hourly above this high, that would be a good point to go break even because yeah, like starting trading, like if we start trading around here, that would be a great break even area for me to consider. Ideally, the best one would be a closure above this high. Because that way, like we start creating the structure here. Boom, boom. We create a higher high. Then the logic says that we shouldn't go past this low. So I don't know, maybe moving break even that way. That's I mean the logic that I use always. I'm gonna MNQ as well for the size flexibility. Yeah, like I think it's the best time frame. I mean, obviously you have to do it. Like otherwise, you're gonna risk too much if you don't want to risk 500 on that trade on NQ on the mini contract. Four, didn't sweep the 4 hour minute, 30 minutes. Okay, still struggling to to resume trading higher. Let's see if the 5 minute can hold here. The 5 minute fair value gap aligning with the breaker can hold. Oops. It's a 2 o'clock candle. 2 o'clock candle. Yep. The 15 minute. How's it looking? Okay. This trade is gonna be a long one. If it starts to play out, obviously, like if it runs to stop loss right away, it's not gonna be a slow one. It's gonna be a quick one. But if we start moving higher, and trading towards our direction, it's gonna be one that's gonna take a long time to play out. Market is gonna be previous hourly, previous 1 hour. High, and that's it's an hourly swing high here. With C2 macro news today, it could be a choppy London session. It could be, what do we have today? Forex Factory. Oh, I just don't usually do this on the fair value gap because like usually we don't. I mean, in this scenario, it made sense that we went for the fair value gap because like it was really close to the entry of the breaker block. But most of the times we in this case it was impossible to leave the fair value gap untouched, uh like not rebalancing, like not going through the fair value gap because it was so close to the entry on the breaker. But usually we leave these fair value gaps unmitigated. So that's the whole logic of the fair value gap inside inside the breaker block, that we leave them unmitigated. um I guess you could do this. It's not something that I do. Like I prefer to have like a simple entry strategy, just using the breaker block, calculating the 2R from the breaker block. I don't have a clear answer for that. I just don't use that. I don't use that logic. If you want to do it, like I don't think it's a bad idea. On examples like this, if you have the fair value gap down below here, I wouldn't like. I don't know if I would do it, to be honest, because the main reason here for me to look for longs here is the breaker block is the unicorn. The unicorn range is like the leading one. Okay, let's see this 15 minute. The new 15 minute close. We create a devil's mark down there. Not something that I'd like, to be honest. Did we create the devil's mark? It is on NQ. Oh no, NQ doesn't have devil's mark, so we are good. Okay, cool. I mean, it is struggling for sure to start moving lower, higher. You late today, Henry? Don't worry. We're still struggling with this trade to see if it could go higher or not. 27 minutes for the hourly to close. Market is also this way. Looks like we're moving lower so far. The 5 minute break, fair value gap's not going to hold. For now, it has 2 minutes remaining on this candle. So let's see if we can someone hold it. Uh, okay, this is the 1 minute unicorn right there. See if we can bounce off of it. The hourly and the 4 hour, they're looking ugly as hell so far with the sweep of all these highs here. I'm looking for a buy at 390. 390. Oh, damn. That's really low. Okay. 690. Okay, okay. Got sold out on ES. Yeah, I can blame you. Like, and Q is like doing its thing for now. I mean, a really cool things to do would be this 15-minute to close above the previous 15-minute low, and maybe we're still good. Like closing above this low, this 15-minute low. Not looking good, to be honest. Still 10 minutes for this 15. Still trying to go lower. It's 15-minute. How long? 8 more minutes. Let's see if we can hold this area. What is called crude oil. Crude oil still pumping. That's something that I don't like. Like they cannot like both go higher, crude oil and NQ, you know. Usually they go opposite ways. So maybe we need crude oil to stop going higher here. He can take the high and move lower. What up, Justin? How you doing? 15 minute, 7 minutes for the 15 minutes to close. Looks like we are staying in the range so far. Yeah, it tapped into 392 OB, 392 or 692. Thing I just wondering what you have for lunch. Today I don't know what I have what I'm gonna have. Yesterday I went to a Korean barbecue right after coming back from the hospital. Nice reaction on last high. I push now would be appreciate. Yeah, like if we could push higher now, that would be really clean. I was about to short the mean reversion at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., but the PD previous the high, NH high, I've always stayed out. Yeah, that's like I mean that's why I'm looking long. It's like we are just so close from the previous day high. It just no, it looks like it makes sense that it is the immediate the immediate drawn liquidity here. Been waiting to go to a Korean barbecue too. I mean, it's nice, I guess, if you find like I don't know why, but the ones that are in my city, they're like kind of mid. Like they're okay, but they're not like stunning. Like the mid is not like super good. Um, but yeah, it's really good. Crude oil, they didn't take the high crude oil here. But see, like if we manage to see crude oil drop, taking this higher something like this and or even not taking it and going lower, that's when NQ is gonna start moving higher. Like we really need a follow up on crude oil for this trade, sadly. Just got the call. Okay. We just jinxed it with it with this thing with the call. What the fuck, NQ? Oh shit, I'm up the order here. 15 minutes, 5 minutes, but it's starting to look bad after this try here, like after this move here, and moving lower again. My mouse is doing weird things. Trump, can you talk, please? Well, I don't know if you want Trump to be talking here. I think we're closer to the stop loss, so we're closer to the stop loss than we are from the take profit at this point. I don't know if I want to see Trump speaking. 4 minutes, and I don't think this 15 minutes is going to close above the previous 15 minute. And if that doesn't happen, we'll probably run that low here and get stopped out. And the sad thing also is that we're going to form SMT with the S here at this low, most likely. Is crude oil doing? Crude oil going for the high, man. Can you fucking take the high and die? Yeah, no, we're gonna get like our stop loss is gonna get here hit with crude oil taking the high, and then we're gonna drop. It's gonna be sad. Is that gonna form a fire sweep and then 15 break it goes below? I don't know, but if that happens, I'm not gonna take it. That's for sure. There you go. Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's always easy to start like seeing the wrong on a trade when it's close to the stop loss, right? Then like before taking it. Oh, didn't take the high. Like I really think if crude oil takes a high, it's gonna start moving lower, and then we're gonna keep moving higher again. But like I don't want to move my stop here just because I want to see that test is forming. Okay, there it goes. Stop loss right here. Did crude oil take the high? Not yet. 15 minutes. Like there's nothing else. Like to be honest, there's nothing here. The flower looks ugly as fuck after taking that high. The hourly same. Uh, like if we start moving higher now, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. The reaction out of the stop was being taken. Crude oil didn't take the high yet. My mouse is breaking. Crude oil not taking the high yet. See what happens here. Now we're gonna move higher, huh? Yeah, right. Oh, yes, sir. That's what I wanted to see. Take me out and just move higher. We go to the high? No. Can you fucking take the high? Yeah. It's been a while since we didn't have one of these, right, Andres? It was the time. Um, yeah, this week, yeah, this week probably New York has been cleaner. No 15. We didn't close above the previous 15, but it's just a fucking shame that we had to go all the way down here to start bouncing. Like, I'm not opposed to taking another trade. It just needs to make sense. That's all I mean. We can't complain. Yeah, of course. I guess. I guess. My bad. Let's see if something else forms. Like I'm not opposed to taking another trade, to be honest. Not at all. But I just really want to see crude oil taking this high and then seeing if it moves slower. Because like with crude oil with this high here, okay, let's remove this. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, same. I really thought that the previous day high was like the actual draw with this push here, and like we were so close. I still think it's the draw liquidity, to be honest. Like I don't see anything lower that makes sense, like as much sense as the previous day high. Could be like I don't know what exactly is, but can we take this? I'm in Q. And the 15-minute can show another one. Yeah, I'm removed executions from here. Just bothering me. Crude oil. Damn, crude oil is just teasing this high. I just referenced it to be honest. Like they both have like crude oil and in cube, they both have like an opposite correlation, or they tend to have it. So uh, Yeah, not doing much. And you here, just moving around. Heard part when people saying that they were short from cinema and only talk about their shorts when it's playing out. Oh yeah, yeah. The bottom of the 3 minute breakers BWAP. So down there, I mean it's still playing, like still showing this. Yeah, I mean I still believe that the longs are still in. Like I still want to see the previous day high being taken, you know? Yeah, like if I wouldn't, like if I didn't take it, like I took it, then I think I really believed in the trade. So I'm not really taking anything I don't really believe in when I'm streaming, to be honest. Like I try to just grab the trades that I really think that are worth taking. And I really thought that one was worth taking, especially with the previous day high so close and the good reaction out of the open. I didn't think that the hourly swing here, the previous hourly high, the previous 4 hour high sweep would like do that much of a damage, but it did. I'm actually thinking of slapping a fucking out of this. So we're starting to trade again higher and do something like this. How much would this be? Four, four, five, 7, 8 contracts. Oh yeah, for sure, Alex. I can do this or I can wait for this breaker block here. I think I'm gonna do this. That's so sad the way that we just got stopped out right there on the 5 minute. That's extremely fucking sad. Like we got bottom ticked here with this 15 minute. It's just fucking, it's tilting. It's fucking tilting. I'm trying to get back into the long, but Jesus, we would be in profit, back in profit out of the 5 minute. I know. Yep. 2 see how crude oil is like dying and then in Qs moving higher. 5 minute uni. Yeah. To be honest, I prefer to see if I can get an entry on this 1 minute and just aim for this high and fuck off. Like, don't even expect like the previous day high to be taken anymore. Yeah, we did got stopped out for a point. That's the truth. It was literally a point. The correlation between oil is that if oil goes down, NQ goes up, and if oil goes up, NQ goes down. They don't, like if they usually go the same direction, uh, one of the two is lying. Often when it barely weeks me out of the breaker, I stop by the breaker again. Yeah, I know, but I just hate to do that. I just fucking hate it. So like see how crude oil now starts moving up again and then Q's like slowing down and turning back down. That's the opposite correlation. That's what I was saying. I really want to see this high being like gone on crude oil so we crude doesn't have like a reason to go higher again. So now the best thing that could happen would be crude oil taking the high and then moving lower. And with that push higher here and Q tapping into the 1 minute breaker block and then moving higher when crude oil starts moving lower. I know it's not going to happen. Like today is the day where the market wants to fuck me. Crude oil. Let's see if I get tapped into here. That would be my last attempt to long this market right here. If you were still in the trade, would you have moved your stop loss now? What do you mean, like to where, Anubis? Like if I was in this trade, if I would have moved my stop loss. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess like the original trade. Oh, I wanted to see like I think if we trade again above this highs, if you're aiming for previous day high, if we try trade against these highs again, that's the point where I would both break even. But I mean, I guess it's about not a bad move, not a bad moment to move it like a little bit higher if you took like from even lower. Now I want to take my entry here. Wow. This thing looks like a market maker buy model here. This sell card. Oh shit. The buy card here. It really is looking like a market naked buy model. Oh man, just wanna just wanna cry. 23.35, this one. Like this one up here, or like the downside candle, like why I don't stop like at the 337, right? Um, on the 1 minute, like this two candle breaker, I think it's small. What of a reaction? What is happening? I'm just getting into this because like we were just so close to the entry, just leaving it here. But why is that drop happening right here? This market's gonna kill me one day. Um, I just prefer to use all of the consecutive here rather than using just this two because we have like a small downside candle on the consecutive ones. Oh, it's 4 a.m. right? It's 4 a.m. baby. Yeah. So I just prefer to not operate the consecutive candles here just because of this small candle. And like I can still fit my trade within my entry and my draw on liquidity. So I just prefer to use a bigger range that adjusts between the entry and my buy side liquidity here than just using like this small breaker. Crude oil, can you take the high and die? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm keeping an eye on crude oil also. Like we've been checking crude oil so often. That's what I'm looking this. Like I'm looking at crude oil taking finally this high and see if we can just have a momentum lower, like maybe going for this lows here. And they might, oh no. And then letting NQ try to go higher. Now it showed up a bearish unicorn here. Is your win rate higher when it retests immediately? No, no, it doesn't. It's not like there's no correlation between like if it retests um right after like the creation of it. Today I'm not the market maker. Today I'm getting fucked. If I were the market maker, I wouldn't let this happen. This stop loss here in the 5 minute trade, you know. Execution Mars out. Crude oil is doing. Oh man, PV on both sides. That's usually not a good sign, to be honest. If we form both setups at the same time, like when we have opposing setups, obviously one or another has to like go, but usually it's not a good sign because that means the market is just sweeping highs and lows constantly. Yesterday, break lost your momentum. I mentioned it to one of my friends that he also watches the streams, and getting both. Imagine like I get on NQ on one, and I'm NQ on the other one. I was talking with one friend, and I told him, "Hey, a loss is coming soon, like on stream, because like I've had so many wins that a loss is like, dude, you know, like it needs to happen sometime." Hey, we start closing above this. Both can be invalidated. I know in the worst case scenario, they can be both invalidated. Maybe if someone wants to move break even, that would be a good break even point. If we close above this, that would be a good break even point. CL showing short signature here. Maybe we can have a continuation towards this lows here on crude oil, and maybe that lets NQ breathe a little bit and move higher into this highs. Let's see. I just want to extremely hard push higher and take my take profit really fast. You know that area where NQ sold off again right at 400, that's BWAP's upper band, and it's been projecting it since Asia open. Fuck BWAP. Oh my god. What the fuck? I just need C3 too. What the fuck is going on? Do we have news or something? Like this is not even like normal. Is this something that just happened on MNQ? No. Like what the fuck? Is that BWAP again? I use BWAP, but I don't use the bands on BWAP, I think. Yeah, I don't even like know what I'm looking at. I know they're nasty, but we had the same week on NQ. Like I don't know what's going on. Oh, crude oil also had this spike here. We didn't take that fucking high. Anyway, like I'm asking here is just the same wick here, like the same move here that has 16 points. And we just have it to the upside. That way we can get the take profit and just fuck off. We just need to blame it on crude oil here because it's just the fucking one. It's the one that is just messing with this trade. Oh, okay. So we had news. Oh yeah. Let's see, we can have the push now. Come on, crude oil, just get to the lows here. Take profit hit. Good job, Anubis brother. Now I need my take profit hit. After, like, I think the market owes me this take profit for real. Like, it owes me the take profit after getting me out of this trade down here to the fucking tick for 1 point. Have something good for lunch. I actually wanted to go play tennis after the stream. Need compensation for the mental damage, yeah. That I know. That's the wrong attitude. I know. I know. We're just trying to find some. Yeah, I know. Ah, the market's gonna do whatever the fuck it wants. That's the truth. It just we just need to find something to make it easier to go through the trade. Joke a little bit. Crude oil. What is crude oil? Why can you fucking drop? From where did I learn ICT concepts? I learned it from YouTube. Then I had like quote unquote a mentor, if we can call it that way. Like I found someone that was teaching the unicorn model and I learned it from him. But it was like a slow process, obviously. Like you cannot like learn everything from ICT at once, like premium and discount and like market maker models, unicorns. How Kane found me? I knew Alex from a different Discord community, and I think Kane was also part of that community back in the time, but I didn't like met him over there. I met Alex, and eventually, when Kane and Alex started the lab, I asked Alex if he could like get me into the group as a user. I just wanted to see how they tested me to join. They didn't test me like actually test me. I was a user inside the group for a while. I was sharing trades. I was sharing like my trading ideas beforehand. And also I'm like a creative person. Like I know how to code, I know how to design. So they saw that I was like proactive, that I was like engaging with the group, and also I knew how to trade. I also knew how to graphic design. I know how to code. So eventually, like Alex knew me, and Kane told Alex, "Hey, maybe we should hire Juno." There you go, to profit, guys. What a day! It's been hard. It's been hard. I'm tired, boss. Tired. One lose, so fucking sad by 1 point, guys. It's just, yeah, it's side of relief. Because I hate, like, okay, we did what we had to do. Um, we traded the model, like, on both the scenarios, we traded the model. Like, we stick to the model. And I thought we could maybe move the stop loss a little bit lower, but I don't want to, like, start doing exceptions. So I prefer to just took the fucking stop loss down here on the 5 minute trade and wait for another thing to happen. If it had to go higher, then it showed up another trade and we took that one. So yeah, I mean, from the 5 minute trade, like this breaker here, damn. Oh no, it was this one. This one. We just stopped out, see where the stop loss is. Like we just went past through the breaker block and then it's going higher. Like probably this thing is gonna give up 2R anyway. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like why we like one, we need to risk accordingly because we can take a loss and still make money, you know? Like we risked 250 each one of these trades, like right? How much did I risk on this one? 264, like pretty much the same risk. So with one lose and one win, I still covered the loss and made some money. So for me, like I completely take it. Yeah, we still would have been in this trade, like in the first trade and going through like the high here and then going for the previous day high. But that proves that you can have like the right idea and then the market, like if the market doesn't want to like give you the reason, like at first you just have to adapt. Hitting your stop with a tick is worse than a heartbreak. It's way worse. Good morning, Alex. Not ideal market conditions, but we managed to adapt, you know, we managed to make it happen. Also, the tool printing the setups pretty nicely. Like all of the trades that we saw here were based on the unicorn tool. Like this long that I couldn't get in showed up. The 5 minutes showed up with the tool. This 1 minute showed up with the tool. It's a game changer for me. One more. Let's just forget the last trade. Yeah, let's just forget the last trade. We're gonna remain happy that we got this long winning trade finally. One lose, one one win. So green on the day. 665. Your take profit is 665. 765, my bad. 765. Oh yeah, so previous day high. Yeah. Yeah, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. And it's like also our job is to manage all of these situations. What happened to Kane? He is in deep losses for the past 3 months. How can a strategy that made millions fail continuously for months? It's part of the game. Like I really had also really bad months. Which one? Which fair value gap one, Karen? More than cover the loss. Yeah. Yeah, obviously we covered the loss and we made profit. Like ah, 3 a.m. one. On the 1 minute, Karen. 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 a.m. Oh, the 1 minute one? So what was the question about it? Would you have taken that for a trade even though it didn't get into breaker again? 3 a.m. one. Do you mean this 304 fair value gap? The thing about Kane is like you could see that he's taking loss in the stream, but the one like the wins that he takes, they're fucking insane. Then he slaps like a 5 hour, 6 hour, 7 hour trade, and then he makes it all back. But the 305 fair value gap, so this one, right? This fair value gap. Oh, this one. Okay, so you're asking if I would have taken this. Like I wouldn't because I always wait for the breaker to hit. Uh, it is usually when we have this that we form. Yeah, see you tomorrow, my Slayer brother. Thank you for tuning in. Like whenever we see that, we usually form this huge fair value gaps above the breaker block. Uh, thanks, Tom. See you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. When this happens, that we create big fair value gaps a little bit above the breaker block. We usually it's hard that we usually go for the unicorn. I don't have like statistics around like how we can get into this. Obviously, this one gave like perfectly to R. Like maybe if you do this, this, and this, it's still to R. It gives to R. It doesn't have to be that always gives to R. So I wouldn't recommend like trying to FOMO into this trade just because like it created a fair value gap and it didn't go to the unicorn. Like for me, the draw here on this trade was this previous 1 hourly high. So for me, the expectation here would have been like 2R and not going past that height that much. So yeah, I think it really depends on everyone's like style. For me, I wouldn't take it if that's the thing. How much would a size with a 25 EBA on Apex? No more than 100 and something. Because what's the profit target on the 25 case? Like 1,200 or something like this? Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was hard. Like today was a hard session. Like This 5 minute destroys me mentally, but 1500, that's wow. Okay, yeah, it's half the 50 case. That's right. I wouldn't risk more than maybe 150 to 100. Like, and that's like way too fucking much, I guess. 100 and something. 150 maybe. Is that way you need for what, 4 wins to be pretty much over there? Like, yeah, 4 or 5 wins. Not bad if you want to keep it like if you want to keep it like consistent. Yeah, I always do 5, 10% also of my drawdown. Like 1% or 0.5% of the whole like account size. Look, 5 minute with indicator. Oh yeah, the indicator tool like still having the because I used this one candle and the indicator was showing all of this break range, and I only used that one on NQ. But on MNQ it was just using this one, so technically, but yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Alex. How do I risk on evaluations? I go higher risk than usual. That's true. Like I risk a little bit more. Um, I try to pass, like if I'm trying to go higher risk, I try to pass the evaluation on 2 or 3 trades. Like if we have 40% consistency, I'm looking to pass the evaluation on 3 trades. So I just divide the profit target into three and not yet, Chris. I'm just trading for the next account right now. I just want to get a payout on this one. And and then I'm gonna start with Apex again. I'm still thinking what do I want to do if I want to just get 5 accounts, if I want to get 20, how am I going to approach it? So I need to create the plan of how I want to do it. Then we're constantly showing like bullish and bearish setups. Usually, I said it before, but usually is this is not a good sign because that means we are sweeping highs and lows constantly and not committing to one side exclusively. 20 go hard, go home. Uh, how often do you purchase a new eval account? I usually tend to like to have a good lifespan of the accounts. Like I don't know, and maybe each month like I have to get a new one because maybe I just uh lose an account or something like this. But yeah, but I don't usually like lose the account super fucking quick, like getting the funded and then losing the account the next 2 days. Like I usually start slow with the funded and then like sizing up as long as I make money, like I make profit with that account. So yeah, usually like the killer for me is that I usually never go above the buffer, like above the needed of what I need on account for the payout. And then after the first payout, I usually like bust the account. I make profit on it, but like I don't have like the only time I had like really like I funded accounts for a long time it was with Apex that I have them like I had them for like 150 something trading days. It was like close to a year that I had the same accounts. I know, Chris, I know, but I think if I can make money, even if it's just 1 or 2 payouts, money is money, like I prefer to get moved to live and take that money than not even trying to get anything out of it. You can run 20 accounts anymore to a million. Yeah, I guess. I wonder why. There's a payout cap now. Fair enough. Just a heads up, the cap is low as hell. Yeah, I guess nostalgia is like getting into me thinking about like what Apex was. It was like what time, was when on the 1 minute. Yeah. Them to be honest, I don't want to even like touch. I don't want to even touch this market anymore. Like this London session was tough. The entry on that candle at 4 a.m. that I got into the unicorn, damn, that scared me out. What's the best prop that you would recommend? Lucid probably. Lucid, TradeFi. Those are like my main to go ones. Back to Evil for today. TPT, yeah, true TPT. I just missed TPT because I never tried it to be like I tried it, but I never like went deep into TPT. So yeah, I don't want to risk more today. Also, I don't even want to trade anymore. You did good tipping where you did. If you did, Peter, I would have got fucked again. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want to like get into the 5 minute again, and I wanted like to look for something on the 1 minute and feed the trade for this swing high and the hourly up and hourly close here, like the previous hourly high. Just right here on the 5 minute, we would have we would be again into the entry, and it would have been like brutal to go through this. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, exactly, exactly. The 5 minute would have been back to break even. So I guess maybe we even had good luck getting stopped out, taking the loss, and then finding another trade because that way we made money that way, and other way around we would be like still inside the trade. Yeah, I need to get into TPT. Uh, Generally, the 1 minute they're like the more risky. I don't know, to be honest. Like I've been trading more comfortably the 1 minute time frame than the 5 minute. Not gonna lie. Like it's been better you get the movement really quick and you know really quick if you're right or wrong. You will relive that Apex days with TPT with the train with the trailing. Yeah, I guess I need to start hard again with prop firms. If you put your screen on black and white and use your phone to scan with a QR scanner, it shows you a big fat fuck you. It's a good one. I like 1 minute the most. Let me be right and run quickly and move on. Yeah, exactly. That's my logic. Like if I don't need that much of a follow through the price action like this. I don't need to go through like ups and downs if the market is like decisive enough. Yeah, I would say the same thing. Hey, I guess we are both unicorn traders and traders, so it's always good to agree on that. But yeah, what did crude oil do? Finally, it fucking run the highs and it did nothing. It gave a 2 hour trade here, this motherfucker. Yeah, you did. Through the lab, right? Ask you. And you're making now better than me. Damn. the student becomes the master. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good part. You did what I always want people to do is like take a model and then change it to what you need, and the way you want to trade. Like you're using breaker and unicorns, but you're using like your own logic for it, and that's what makes it special. That's what makes it yours. That's probably why you are succeeding because you found a way to trade it uh under your own like logic and needs. Yeah, looks like Anubis. I'm gonna I'm not even gonna trade New York probably. Oh, so yeah, guys, I don't even want to watch this anymore. Mm, Tough session. That's the thing. Like I really like inverse value gaps to Ice here, but I just like get so much paper cuts with them. That's a good choice, Chris and Obvious. Yeah, that's a good choice. Yeah, good session. Good session. We managed to make profit like a hard day. So I guess it was good. Thank you, Peter. So yeah, boys, great stream. Hard to go through, but we managed to um, get out with profit. Yeah, the market looks ugly. I don't even know how we managed to make profit on this. Jesus fucking Christ. We're gonna see each other tomorrow, Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. We are Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see each other tomorrow again, same time for another great London session. Today is gonna be Alex and Leo doing New York, so you can join if you want to trade with the team. Thank you, DDV. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, appreciate you so much. And yeah, see you tomorrow for the London session. See you guys. Have a good day.